Several mortar shells landed in the occupied Shabaa farms, and Israeli military said that it had to retaliate, targeting the source of these shells. This could explode into a bigger military confrontation, but it stands as is at this point as a firing of these mortar shells and Israeli forces retaliating. In the south, there are still 8 active points in the southern part of Israel that the Israeli military is still dealing with. That's according to the Israeli army. Israeli Prime Minister held meetings late into the night on Saturday and early morning with his security cabinet. After he came out of the emergency security meeting, he held a televised speech, or actually gave a televised speech, where he said that this military operation will be long and it will be hard and it will be costly, but he called on the Israelis to be united. That unity didn't sit well with the opposition leader Yair Lapid, who said that the prime minister should form a national unity government that does not include some of his extremist ministers, and Lapid said that he will join this national unity government if it's formed, as well as former Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz.
Well, it was a very hard, intense night on the people of Gaza this night, with the non-stop voices of explosions and Israeli attacks and airstrikes on the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military said this morning that they targeted 426 targets in Gaza during the night, including 10 buildings. And now we're talking about the Israeli warplanes targeting residential buildings, which is a big loss for the Palestinian families. They targeted Palestine Tower, which is a 14-story tower. They also targeted Watan Tower, located in central Gaza City in such densely populated area in a Rimali Street, which is also a 13-floor tower. Al-Akluk Tower also in Al-Nasr Street, which is also a densely populated area. So we're talking about several Israeli attacks in central Gaza in such a densely populated area, and we're talking about more than 2 million people living in an area of just 360 square kilometers.